Hello out there once again, and our friend Jesse Joe, Ion, and you live here on YouTube right now, or those of you watching rebroadcast to talk about, well, another sports edition here. We're talking about baseball jerseys. You know I have a big jersey collection, so does Joel. Question for you we put on social media is, what do you think are the best looking jerseys? The current MLB looks, are you more of a fan of the throwback? So there'll be a pullover, long sleeve version, classic Yankees, whatever you think are the best looking MLB jerseys. I definitely have my opinion on this one. Joel has his as well, so there he is over there. So let's hear it, Joel. What do you think is the best looking design?
The A1 all-time MLB jersey is the Yankees home pinstripes. That's A1. So any answer that includes that has the winning answer. But if you're going with like actual overall, if you're like a regular fan of the league, it's more likely that one of the cooler new uniforms is better than one of the older ones. They have a lot of cool stuff, like with All-Star Weekend, they've kind of mixed it up a little bit. They've been going with different little I don't know what they're trying to do, start traditions, but they're going with like little different weekends where they'll do different jerseys across baseball, except for teams like the Tigers, Yankees, Dodgers, those classic looks. And those are cool for the fans that don't have a classic team.
I like that answer. I do think the Yankees pinstripe is the most beautiful looking logo in sports and design. I'd give the Cubs pinstripe too, like a number 2 behind that. I like the old school. I got my throwback Yankees one on right now. But for me, I like jerseys with the buttons on it, not the straight pullover ones so much. I know from a player or just if I'm out and about and it's really, really hot, I want to unbutton the thing. I don't usually do that, but I just think comfort-wise, I think the buttons are better. And what blows my mind is, like, when we were talking about doing this idea for the show, I pulled up some old pictures of, like, Babe Ruth, and it amazes me how, like, in the hot summer July heat, he's got, like, a long-sleeve jersey on, which is insane. And they were made of wool back then, too, so just the fact is just how hot they were, and they had to stink, too, in the summertime with the BO after a while.
Yeah, I was looking at those pictures, too. Pretty interesting. Definitely more comfortable for fans to wear the jerseys now, not a wool one.
Yeah. But what do you think? Do you like the buttons, or what do you think about that between the pullover type?
I'm with the current jerseys are fine. They're cool. You don't need all that shit.
Yeah, I have to say, though, I think some teams are getting out of control with how many jerseys there are. Like the Mets have, 6 or 7 now, and now every weekend has, like, a different specialty one for some other reason. I don't think, like, the idea of having a team uniform is to have, 2 or 3, maybe 1 or 2 alternates, but not when you got, 6 or 7 or a whole bunch going all at once.
Yeah, or else they're going to come and arrest your ass.
What's it say? You don't see the police having 6 or 7 different uniforms. They got one. Hey, let me bring in that live timing. Nice. All right, let's get your opinion out there on social media, because you did have a few things to say about this. So what design looks the best? Big Yankee fan says old school is definitely better. Scooters McGavin says Tiger home with the old English D. That's right, he's a Tigers fan. And Bronx Bombers 46, old for sure. I'm still not feeling the swoosh. Now, you know that I don't like the swoosh, and I brought that up when the show first got on, the new Nike swoosh. And I don't even own a Nike jersey right now with a swoosh on it. But I got to say, I might be getting used to it, but I still don't like it.
I'm not. I don't like it at all. It's in my pictures because you'll see me wearing my Yankee pullover and a lot of shit. But, yeah, I'll never be cool with the corporate logos, like, ruining old looks, especially, like, the old Yankees look. Any of the pinstripe jerseys it doesn't match with, Phillies, White Sox, Padres, all those, the all pinstripe and then the one, like, it just doesn't go with it. It just doesn't look good.
I think it stands out on most jerseys, especially take a look at the Pirates black one with just the P on it, and then they have their number there, and all of a sudden you have this random swoosh that doesn't even line up congruently with the design and stuff, just for the fact of putting a damn Nike logo on there to sell more jerseys. I can't get on board with that.
I'm with you.
And I love the fact that we're live. It's the time every single police in Jersey City has decided to go sailing on past the window. Thank you for your service out there.
What did you do, Joe?
I don't know. I didn't steal jerseys, though. I know that. But let's get more of your opinions right now, because Starman says the uniforms the players wear now look so cheap. And what is that extra fabric that hangs out of their ass when it becomes untucked? I have noticed one thing, especially being the jersey connoisseur that I am, and don't you think over the years they definitely are getting thinner material-wise?
Yeah, I don't really mind that so much. The thin material is cool. The little ass flap thing that they started in, 2017, that's... Nope, not buying a jersey with one of those. Sorry.
Sometimes when it hangs out, to me, it looks like a diaper.
It looks weird. It doesn't look right. Like, it just... This is one of those things they tried. It doesn't work.
Yeah, I do think, though, like the jerseys, they are getting thinner, but that's also for the players being out in that hot sun in July, not necessarily for the fans so much. But some colors of fabric work better on a thinner material than others. Like the Black Pirates works well. The red for the Nationals, that's okay thin. But some of the like white pinstripe jerseys, if they're too flimsy, you can actually see like a dark colored shirt underneath it, and then it just like messes up what should be like a beautiful look.
Yeah, a nice uniform color. Joe opened his third eye there when all climate crisis on us, but it's kind of true for the summertime. It is perfect for some of those stadiums that don't have the dome. That is good for them.
And I'm going to put up one final point, and tell me if you agree or if you're not on this one. MLB should never, ever bring back the solid black and solid white jerseys that they did entirely. They did a couple years ago. It confused the players, confused the broadcasters, looked bad on television. That was a miss all around.
I did not like those. I would love to never see those again. I know that that's actually kind of like a 50-50 split. A lot of people, even our friends, liked some of those jerseys, but that's not one of the ones that I liked. It was too mono.
Yeah, it just didn't work well. I mean, the only other mistake I'd say MLB made on jerseys when they did the turn ahead the clock ones, like the Mercury Mets and all that in the 90s. That's another promotion never to bring back. But what we are going to do is the poll question put on social media, and you guys voted on is which MLB jersey design is the best. 75% of you said yes, the current look, that's the way to go. 25% of you said the throwback pullovers. So 3 out of 4 people on our fine poll here agree that the current look is the way to go. And that seems about right with your comments and what Joel and I are lighting up here on the big YouTube channel.
We're in sync with our whoever votes.
That's the way to have it. I mean, why not? At least you can't say the poll is randomly and off with numbers, so we're all together on that one. You want to be together even more? You click on the like or subscribe button down below for all the fun on the Jersey Joe 50 YouTube channel. 4 big shows waiting for you each and every week. And there'll be lots more sports talk here as the season goes on, and can't wait to get back to a ballpark soon. I'm counting down the days. And Joel, when we get off this web show live right now, we're going to start making some early vacation plans. How's that sound?
We'll make some. Joel flies to New York and goes to a Yankee game, or Joe comes out here and we go to Four Queens.
Speaking of being in sync here we go. All right, Jersey Joe, hi on saying thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time, I hope.